I'm Gaming Fit Nation's Black Bible. I'm here with Wyman, brand manager for Namco Games, and we're here to talk about One Piece Pirate Warriors. You don't understand. I came in here and instantly fell in love with this game because it's a beat 'em up co-op game. You hear that? Beat 'em up co-op. That means two people, whether it be online or offline, can play it together. You have to tell me about this game.
Yeah, like you said, it's going to be an awesome game based on One Piece. There's going to be beat up, a lot of action, tons of enemies on the screen at one time, and playing with your friends. It's going to be an awesome time.
So, as far as story, what is the storyline does this game follows?
It follows, the main One Piece storyline. So, follows different characters and different story arcs from Luffy's past and present. A lot of fans from One Piece will be very familiar with the settings and the characters that show up in the game.
So you say does it follow from the beginning story arc? Because when I started watching One Piece, I'm not into the current episodes. I remember the beginning episodes. So will it go along those lines, or is it going to kind of journey through different seasons?
It's not going to go all the way up to the Marineford story arc. So that's kind of where it's going to follow the story.
Now, what makes this different is that it's going to be a battle. RPG, beat 'em up. So it's not going to be a versus mode, which I think some One Piece games were in the past, right?
Yeah, in the past there's been versus games, but this is the first time that's going to be kind of like a beat 'em up adventure game. We're using the Dynasty Warriors engine and having tons of enemies on the screen at one time, and just doing crazy combos using Luffy's special Gum Gum abilities.
Cool. And then that was one of the things I saw when I was playing the game. You do all his dumb moves, but you also get a power up to kind of knock them all back and away, and you could charge that up, right?
Yes, you can charge up your attacks, and then there's also a gauge underneath your health bar, which releases a special bigger attack. One of the ones I think you saw was the Gum Gum Elephant Gun, which is just a super giant arm attached to a big ball that takes out tons of enemies at one time. You can also select different special attacks using the D-pad, so he can blow up to a big balloon and deflect cannonballs, for example.
What I thought was really cool, as you told me, there's a co-op mode, but then there's a single story mode. So is the single story different from the co-op story, or is it like, let me see the right words, is it like, you play through, but either way, it's the same story?
I think how to explain it is there is a story mode, and that follows the Marineford story arc, but the co-op missions are just totally different. Two people battling tons of enemies at one time.
Also, it's like, I guess, a horde type mode, a survival mode, a mission-based mode?
Not necessarily, but just, co-op, just beating them up, but not necessarily following a certain story pattern. Yeah.
Now, with this, you said that even though you're doing single story, you're able to play as multiple characters within the One Piece universe, correct?
Yes. Mainly you'll be playing as Luffy, but as you progress through the game, you'll be meeting up with other members of the Straw Hat crew. Either you'll play as them, or they'll kind of join along with you in the adventure, and you can use them to do like tag team combos and things like that.
And this definitely confirms that there won't be like drop in, drop out co-op, because it's a single story, correct?
Yeah, no drop in, drop out.
All right. And as far as co-op, which is like I said, the thing that makes me smile, co-op, you could play both online and couch buddies too, right?
Yes, online, offline, doing split screen.
And you can also do combination moves?
Yes.
You have any examples or any ideas you can think off the top of your head of a combination move?
It really depends on which character you're using. So, Luffy obviously has his rubber abilities, but Zoro has his swords. Nami has, her staff. So it just really depends on which characters you're using.
When will this game be available?
It'll be out September 25th, PlayStation 3 exclusive, and exclusively on PSN.
See? A tiny bit of fanboy almost jumped out on me just now. I almost kind of said, but I don't want to do that, even though I kind of did. Yo, thank you very much, man. One Piece is going to be crazy. I'm talking about the game's fun. The graphics, the cel shaded.
Yeah, it's because it looks like you're just playing the anime, which is a really great look for the game.
All right, cool, man. Thank you very much, man. Oh, One Piece, Yuffie. Look, make my arm stretch. Make my arm stretch. Gaming Fit Nation's Black Bible. Peace.